Alrighty. So this is going to be a reading for my Pisces. Thank you so much for joining me here. We're going to get straight into it. This is going to be just a general reading, and we're going to see what energy is surrounding you with my astrology cards. So let's see. Also, if you're new here, welcome. Make sure you subscribe. If you would like a personal reading, check out the description box for that information, okay? All right, Pisces. Pisces. Alrighty, so let's see what's going on here. So the first card we have the Grand Cross, and it says Provoker. And again, the Grand Cross is something that people don't really talk about in astrology. I mean, well, actually, they do. I mean, it is an aspect. This would be like a square in the natal chart. If you guys know anything about squares, that's going to be for my people who know about astrology. But basically, this is the energy of, I don't want to say the universe provoking certain things, but this is basically like the energy of tension. This could be, like I said, tension in a chart, like an actual natal chart, or this is just the energy of tension as a whole. But this is tension to actually create change, and there's usually a lesson behind the tension. Like, this is something that can be mastered, especially when it comes to this being expressed as a square. Because, for one, when we have squares in our actual natal chart, that doesn't mean that we're going to always experience difficulty with that aspect. It's just we need to learn how to better acquaint we need to better acquaint ourselves, with the energy as a whole. But this could also mean that there may be like a painful process in terms of growth. But you guys already know, when it comes to growing and expanding and becoming a better version of yourself, that's not the easiest process. So, yes, okay. But in the end, it also leads to a greater foundation of happiness and success. So this is not like you guys are just going to experience, opposition for no said reason. Also, this is looking at how you guys communicate. Are you communicating as well as you could be? Are you like not communicating good enough for people to quite understand you, or, grasp where you're coming from? Ooh, okay. Another thing that I kind of like, I'm picking up on, if you're somebody who has like multiple talents, like you're good at multiple things here, there's a need for you to understand that, yes, there's numerous paths you can take, but you do need to focus and have a level of organization to what you're doing, because this could lead to being scatterbrained and all over the place. Some of you also may be having moments of feeling like you're having like an identity crisis, or some of you are just needing to focus on yourself more. Just take some time to get more of an understanding of self-worth. But okay. All right. And then looking at the 10th house. Now, with the 10th house, this is ruled by Capricorns. This would be the house of status, public. I think it's public opinion or not public opinion, but being in the public eye, there you go. This is success. This is the house of like career achievements, It's an interesting house, okay, when it comes to like financials. But basically, with this card coming up, this is a need for you to be more ambitious or more motivated or determined when it comes to your desires. This is also, because we talk about Capricorn energy, this is you needing to be more diligent and concentrated in your effort. And that if you do, then you'll see advancement in your just overall reputation as a whole. Also, this is like looking at the bigger picture. Like when we're talking about the world, because this is like, it has the world in it. When we're talking about the world, we're talking about literally seeing the bigger picture. So this is you needing to make sure that you're not looking at things from a small-minded perspective, okay? This is also putting yourself on a public forum if you're somebody who's into that. Some of you would excel in doing like more government work or traveling to like foreign lands and helping there, excuse me. Oh, also, if you were under any sort of illusions in terms of a partner, like why they may have been around, that may be very clear to you very soon, especially if you have a good career, they may be around for that reason. Okay. And they may be exposed to you as you guys keep going along, dating each other. You may just start noticing things. Yeah, there may be somebody around you who may just be playing along to basically get ahead. So be careful when it comes to people around you and their reasonings for why they deal with you. Now, we do have, oh, sorry, we have Venus. I didn't even realize that this was over here. So we have Venus and we have love here. So with Venus, you guys know that's the planet of beauty, planet of luxury, the planet of love. So with Venus showing up here, for one, this is making sure you guys are taking care of yourself. That's the one thing I want to say. Showing yourself love by having spa days and, taking time to get in the bubble bath and really pamper yourself if you are a woman or if you're, just needing some TLC, okay? Regardless of what gender you are, okay? This also rules money. So this is making sure that financially you guys are taking care of, like putting money away, making sure you guys aren't overspending. What else? This could also mean that you may have a new love coming in your life soon, or like things will improve with the connection you may have, or there may be like a new start with an older like love relationship. And this also, with this card showing up, this is like you needing to focus on like your creativity and refining your craft as a whole. This also may be a sign that you need to surround yourself with more beautiful things to inspire you. For instance, this is like making sure you're creating an environment that feels safe for you to create. Because if you don't have an environment that inspires you constantly, then you will slack off. Oh, also this energy is representative because we are talking about beautiful things. So this is representative of art, like hair. This would also be the energy of like cosmetics and fashion, all that other stuff. So if you're trying to go into that field, this may be a confirmation for you, because I know that was like a random ass message and that was for somebody specific. But okay. This is also making sure that you're loving on yourself too, more than anything. But moving on, the 11th house here, and is represented by friends. So this house would be controlled by Aquarius energy, I believe. And this would be like Uranus, really, that's back in this. But With the 11th house representing friends, this is also representing not just friendships, but the circle you keep around you. Also technology. What else? The people you network with. So with this card, there's an emphasis on you looking at the friendships that you have around you and making sure that they're actually healthy and that these aren't friendships that you're just dragging along because you guys have been friends just cause. Even with the people that you associate yourself with, this is being more self-aware in terms of why they may associate with you, why you may associate with them. Those are genuine questions you have to ask yourself, you know? This is also making sure that you're making more meaningful connections with people. If you're somebody who is like more of a loner and you keep to yourself, if you're like working in a field where you have to network with people to, you know, make money, whether that's like real estate or something that requires you to have clients, then yes, this is putting yourself in a position to win by networking in places where you can actually meet real clients. Some of you who are business owners, you really need to tap in with the internet and putting your business on the internet too if it's not up there. Okay. Now, the last card I want to discuss is the third house. So, with the third house, it's represented by messages. And well, wait, actually, hold on. I said that the 11th house was represented by Aquarius. I actually meant to say, and don't misquote me, guys. I accidentally meant to say Libra, not Aquarius. So, excuse me. Definitely Libra because we're talking about friends. The third house is represented by Aquarius. My bad. This stuff is really hard to keep up with astrology, guys. It's a lot of information to unpack. But yes, I was really talking about this card. So this is represented by Aquarius energy when we're talking about the third house, okay? And this house is really ruled by Venus too. So because we're talking about Libra energy with the 11th house. But with the third house, this is basically how we think, speak, and communicate. This card is kind of basically a reminder that your words have power, and this is making sure that you're not speaking negativity over your own life, and being more self-aware when it comes to that, because you could actually speak things over your own existence, not on purpose, but just be careful how you speak about yourself, okay? This card also coming up could be an indicator that you need to kind of be aware of the way that you're speaking or communicating with people, because you can talk yourself out of certain issues or tough situations. But if you're, not communicating effectively enough, or you're not communicating in a way where it's beneficial to you, then of course you're going to be out of luck. Also, this may be a sign that right now may be a good time to start a business of your own. Doing something probably with like software or like coding. If you're like good at that. Ooh, some of you guys may be actually like learning how to like learn how to study. Like this may be you guys studying how to learn, like, oh my god, I'm getting so tongue tied, guys, because there's so many messages coming through that I'm getting flustered. I need to relax. I'm getting like a lot of downloads. Okay, so this may be you studying another language for the purpose of a job. Some of you may be doing that, or just studying another language because you may be just wanting to go travel to a different part of the world. But just overall with this card, this is also a sign that there may be a lot of synchronicities that may come up out of nowhere. You need to pay attention, though, to the signs as they come up. Now, interesting. I want to go deeper into this. We have perfect timing. And with this card, Pisces, this is letting you know that right now may be the perfect time to do something. So if you have been kind of like waiting for the opportunity to present itself to do something, this is you needing to know that the time is now. Okay. And this is also understanding that with other things that you're waiting to come through, everything happens in divine timing. It doesn't just happen because we want certain things to happen, like love to come into our life at a certain time. If we can control when we could get someone new, then that just wouldn't be genuine. The connection wouldn't be genuine. It would just be off as a whole. But we also have if you believe, and this is a reminder that if you believe, then you will succeed. If you believe in the divine, then you will not be led astray. Understand, though, when it comes to believing in the divine, you have to also be able to trust their judgment, even with the roller coasters that you guys may experience. Okay? But this is what I see. I hope I put things in perspective for you. If you did enjoy, thumbs this video up and subscribe. Check out the description box if you want a personal, and I will see you in the next one.